Hello, everyone. Welcome to twitch.tv/help action needed. This is us. We're here. We're going to be playing a brand new game called Black Flies by goosepoopgames. You can find it here in chat. It is a new GM-less hidden role, not hidden role, but like hidden motive tabletop game where we all collectively are members of the cult of flies to the god Zertz. I think that's how you say it, who is the fly god. And we're on a nice little island in modern time Maine, going around, maybe causing people to turn into flies. Who can say? It's normal and fine stuff around here. But let's go around and have everyone introduce themselves, and then we'll talk a bit more about the system, and then we'll get going. So, Taylor, please tell us who you are and where people can find you.
Hey, it's me, Taylor, aka Spunky Taylor. I'm here for your car extended warranty. Yeah, that's me. I'm playing the merchant.
Okay. Sam, you here with us?
We're here. We're just trying to fix. We're here. We're here.
Okay.
Sam has turned into flies.
Okay.
Sam already won. Sam already became flies. Okay, Sam, who are you and where can we find you?
Hi, I'm Classic Sam NYGM, Classic Sam NYGM. On all social media platforms, you can find me specifically here on Twitch, where I interview amazing people like the people you see here with me today playing this wonderful game, and I cannot wait to play as I play the caretaker.
Sarah.
Hi, my name is Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her, and you can find me all over the internet at Pixies and Pins. Today, I am going to be playing the Oracle, and when I posted about that, I had so many of my friends reach out and say, "Of course you are," and I don't know whether or not to be offended by that.
Hey.
That's amazing.
So
we had to talk about Sam being typecast in games. We didn't even have to talk about you doing it.
Yeah.
True.
And I am Sean. I am Help Action Needed. You can find me all across the internet at Help Action Needed, including here on Twitch and on the podcast spaces and such like that. My hair's going wild today, and I don't know why. But I'll be playing the Warden. As you can tell, none of us are the GM. This is a GM-less game. This is also a game that you at home can get involved in. If you look at the chat commands, you can either cause an outbreak, gain a new follower for one of us, or remove a follower from one of us. Interacting with us, taking away or giving us points. So if you see someone that you're like, the dice haven't been on their side, I'm going to help them out. Or if you see someone you're like, you know what, I want to be a chaos gremlin. You can. You can do that. And it'll be a fun time. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a open scene, so it is really open for... Oh, Anari has a question, apparently. We didn't pick our storyline. Chat, you're going to pick the storyline for us real quick. Decide either Cold Night or Harvest Festival. First to respond gets it. Go.
Harvest. Somebody said Harvest.
Okay. So if we look then, friends on the page to PDF, not to PDF, to book page... book page 11 and 12, you will see storyline and tables, the Harvest Festival. Folks from all over flooding the island in search of seeing the changing leaves. Local farmers and artisans nearby are bringing their crops to a large community marketplace. Fine arts and fall festivities cover the town center. With all the people comes heightened senses of security. The new park rangers have arrived, fresh from ranger school, and watch the edges of tree lines. Walking through the stands, you pick up a candied apple, only to find dozens of flies stuck to that sticky red coating. Ooh. So as we go, that will be our grounding narrative. Yeah, but it's okay, because we like flies here.
No, I mean, awesome.
Them.
Yeah. Cool.
Not gross at all.
So normal,
extra
so
protein.
Good. Zert loves us and gives us flies on our candied apples.
That's so nice.
So, as I am player one, I'll start with our opening narrative of what we're doing. We can pick between a pumpkin patch, a corn maze, an artisan market, a farm stand, or the park ranger's house. Does anyone have a preference where we are at?
Well, if we're gonna go spooky, we should go in the corn maze because there's probably children in there that want to kill us. Probably.
Children of the
Flag. I saw that
Corn.
movie. Children of the Flag Corn.
Horrific.
I saw that movie when I was way too young. I saw that movie when I was like 8. And I was like, oh, okay. Cool.
bad.
Something has gone very wrong.
So bad. This is not good. It's bad omens.
So while
Yeah, we
are
already hit all the omens out there.
Yeah.
while we are in our festival harvest, some of these story prompts and questions we might be wanting to answer. Chat, each of the storylines comes with its own set of questions, has its own set of like world building things, so that each of the times you play through it, it can be done differently. It also at the end can reward boons, which for us, it's going to be cool, the sense of winning. For you at home, if you're playing this, allows you to turn this into a bit of a campaign, as you can change your location each time. You can go from setting to setting. You can change the story up. So we're just doing one example here. But one of them, some of our questions are, what beef do you have with a nearby NPC? Where is the well of dark magic? Who desperately needs the cult? Why do you feel claustrophobic? And who gets you in the mood? So these are some questions
Right.
that we can be answering as we hang out Lord of the Flies, Children of the Corn style crossover here on this nice island in Maine. Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So, I think if we're in a corn maze, we walk in and we can see the corn, but I think we don't hear it. Normally there's that nice like wishing sound as it crosses through the leaves, and it's both very relaxing but terrifying, as like when you hear it like but when you're in the corn maze, like, oh, is that somebody coming for me, or is that the corn itself moving? And that sound is cut out by the intense buzzing of hundreds of papery wings flapping over each other as flies are replacing the kernels starting to emerge out of it. It's a joyous day for us, but it's also a terrible thing to think about. And I think the first thing that my character, the Warden, would like to do is see if there's any teens or anyone in here that we could recruit to our cult. So I'm going to be starting with 6d6 to roll. And the player to my left, which for ease of us being on screen, chat, we've decided to go up and down a number. So to my left will be up a number. It will be, up a number, which, because I'm number 1, will go around to 4 for Sam. Sam, what stat do you think would make the most sense for me to use if I'm trying to find people to recruit for this cult?
Okay, hang on a second. What stat do I think would be? I think if you're looking for someone to I think it would be sight.
Okay.
Yeah, I think sight would be the best one for you to go for.
So then I will remove 2 dice from my sight, because my sight is 2, so now I have 4 dice. And then, does anyone want to help? It would go the opposite direction. So Taylor, you would have first chance to help. The benefits of helping are that we can remove the dice pool further, and we can gain a joint follower. Would you like to help, or would you like to pass on helping?
I help.
Okay. What stat would you like to apply to the dice pool to change it here?
Okay. We're still looking, right? Or are we
Yep, still looking.
sight still? Yeah.
Okay.
Or,
And what is your sight?
1.
Okay, so we'll go down to 3. And now, chat, the only thing that can go bad is 6s. There is no failing in rolling in Black Flies. Instead, it's narrative control. So if I roll a 1, I get to narrate a scene. If I roll a 2, Taylor gets to narrate a scene. If I roll a 3, Sam, and a 4, Sarah. If we get a 5, we re-roll because we don't have a 5th player right now. And if we get a 6, omens. Bad things.
Omens!
Omens will also remove dice from our dice pool. Our current die pool is 18, as it is 6 plus 3 per player. So we have an 18 at the start. At the end of an action, we'll remove a die, and if we have omens, we'll remove a die. If I get 3 6s, that's 3 omens, but I only remove 1 die, so that we're not speeding through it, and by the end of the first round, we've already all died. So that's how we're going to have a decreasing die pool. There are no bad options. The bad things will come from my fellow players getting to decide what happens in the scene. But let's roll and see what happens.
I would argue that there are only bad options.
Yeah, agreed. I think I agree with you.
In terms of the words we're saying, 100%.
Oh,
in terms of the narrative, it's so great and normal and fine.
It is great, normal and fine.
So I got a 1 and 2
Totally
5s.
fine.
So I'm going to re-roll the 2 5s.
Okay.
And I got a 4 and a 3. So in this case, players 1, me, player 3, Sam, and player 4, Sarah, will all narrate. However, I will go last. I also cannot use my turn to give myself a follower. But Taylor, as you have helped me, we have a joint follower. What would you like to name her?
Ah,
Or
Lucy.
him? Or them? Lucy. Okay, so under followers, we're going to write down Lucy.
Lucy.
Okay, and what is Lucy like and how do we stumble upon them?
I think like Lucy was lost in the maze and stuff, and we offer assistance, a guiding light to find the ending of the corn maze.
Okay, yes, and Lucy, in her innate trust of those cultists in black robes wearing fly masks walking into a corn maze buzzing with flies, says, yeah, that's a good idea. So Lucy is one of our joint followers, which means if Sam or Sarah choose to take Lucy from one of us, they take Lucy from both of us. But Sam, you are first here, so you get to narrate what happens in the scene. Some of the things that you can do are um, you can you'll determine the outcome by talking about it. You can introduce NPCs that are here. You can help with those story prompts. You can remove or add followers. So if you're like, oh, Lucy's there, but Lucy also has a twin, you can give me a follower by raising one of your stats. Or you can say, I already don't like Lucy, and you can lower one of your stats by 1 and off Lucy from the start.
And off Lucy. Oh
Immediately.
my god.
Just
Just
sniper just immediately.
I think in the chaotic mind of the caretaker that I am, Lucy was probably how old is Lucy?
I'll let you answer that question, or Taylor, if you want to answer that question.
Yeah, how old is Lucy?
You said how old is Lucy?
Yeah.
About 19.
Okay, so I feel like Lucy is with a group of friends doing the cornfield Halloween tour, and she kind of got separated from her group, and when she encountered the cult, and she doesn't have a sense of self-preservation or common sense for that matter, because she said yes to random cultists. So I think it kind of goes of like maybe she's like, so what do you guys do? Type of question to you guys. Like, what do you do? Why am I joining? Like that would be what she would be probably thinking or saying to you outright. And she wants to know how do I start? How do I begin my cultist journey?
The warden would look to the merchant. Should we talk about healthcare, or should we talk about the goodness of losing your mind and soul to Zertz the Fly God?
Let's do healthcare first. You heard of a car extended warranty, right? Now let me introduce you to a life extended warranty. Being part of this, we extend your life by how many years? 50, 100? We don't know.
100?
Yeah, Zert can do that. Cool. Extended. When she the more goodness you put in the world, the more life insurance you get.
Okay, so when you say more goodness, what do you exactly do you mean?
Like the goodness of Zert.
Okay, that's very vague.
I think the merge will look at Warden to see they want to take over for that one.
That's the thing. You're 19. You're probably going to college soon, right? Or some sort of further step. Yeah,
I'm a freshman already.
Perfect. So you're probably really into philosophy because you've been told it's an easy degree, right?
Yeah.
So you know how in your philosophy classes you need to understand some things you know, but you don't know?
Yeah, I got that. But I feel like this whole scenario, I should have like a little bit of like, I don't know, something. Like I get the insurance is great. I love the life insurance, like the 100 years. Living to 119 sounds bomb. Question, how would I look at 119?
Do we say exactly like you look now, or do we mention the fly bits?
Bad.
You should probably mention the fly bits. The more flies you eat, the younger you look.
Yeah. If you allow parts of you to be consumed by zerts, you will look like you currently look forever, but maybe on some nights you might have antennas and wings and be able to magically dance under the moon.
Excuse me.
It's so good. It keeps your skin nice and refreshed.
Uh, 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 you said and antennas and wings like
Yeah.
butterflies.
Yeah,
Yeah, kinda.
that is an insect.
That
Okay.
is something that
Okay.
has the word fly in its name.
Mhm.
I like it. I
Yeah.
like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So like this guy's is it a guy? Xerxes? Xerx
You
something?
know, one doesn't know zerts. They just
Xerx.
know zerts.
Oh, okay. So
Whatever
like
your heart speaks.
oh, okay. So I don't really have like a connection. Like nothing, just nothing like yelling.
You will soon.
Like
Yeah.
cool. But there's nothing like screaming zerts at me, and I don't have like this connection like I'm feeling. So like, what exactly like? How would I like? Is there like an initiation or something like I need to go through? Because I feel like I'm missing a part of this picture.
Yeah, so we're in the recruitment stage. We have all gone through it already. It would be a shame to tell you the secrets before you engaged in them, because it
Oh,
would really it would set you up and then you might be
fair.
disappointed.
Got
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Just like Rush Week.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I like it. Okay, I'm totally in. I like it. I like it a lot. I have a question. Um, is there like a friends and family like thing I could do?
Yeah. Do you have friends and or
Or
family you would
family.
like to bring with us?
We
So I came
hate
with
for
my
you to go through
friend.
this alone.
I came with
Cool.
my friends.
Bring your friends.
We just got separated in the maze here.
Oh, we'll
Uh,
find your friends.
Yeah.
cool.
And
Thanks.
Sam, if you want to increase a stat by 1,
Yeah.
I'll gain a follower. What would you like my follower's name to be?
Let's call the follower uh Jason.
Jason. Okay. Then the play passes to Sarah, and it's your turn. Either, again, we can engage in more followers. You can help answer one of those story prompts that we had. You can work to complete your fortune, or you could, find an item for yourself, or cause us
I'm
to do
I'm
something.
I'm very interested in letting you know where the Well of Dark Magic is.
Cool.
I feel as the Oracle, it says here I get to see into the beyond, and it looks back. And so while the three of you or the two of you have been chatting with this sort of vapid young woman, and recruiting her over to our cults, I have been sort of following the call of the flies deeper into the corn maze. And as I come around a corner, there is the carcass of a deer that is just like
Okay.
split open with just more flies than there should be. Which I believe was left here for us by Zerts. And I think a lot of that dark magic is sort of emanating from this spot. How creepy do we want to go? Maybe when I come around the corner, the deer turns its head and looks at me as well.
Hey, this is a
It's
horror
sort
game.
of
I think
being,
it's a great idea.
yeah, I think it's being sort of animated by so many flies.
Yeah. And in chat, we have had a follower donation, which actually works out really well because in this game, not only are humans followers, familiars and animals are followers as well. And we had the request, and Sarah, it lines up perfectly, as you said, this deer is animated by the flies, that this deer rises up
buddy.
and is a follower of yours. A bloated, fly-possessed deer is one of your followers.
Yeah.
That's just gross.
I think
That's just gross.
I think I'm gonna call. He's a deer, so I think I'm gonna call him Dave.
Okay.
Dave the deer.
Wonderful.
Dave the deer. I love it.
I'm just gonna pet his little head, which is, I don't know, a million little heads as well. But
yeah.
And then I'm gonna wander back toward you guys.
Okay.
So look. A gift from Zerts.
A gift.
That's a cute gift.
And then we get now to the last story prompt here, which is mine. I cannot give myself a follower. I That is not something I can do. However, I can do other things. So I think looking around, seeing that um, you have obtained a gift, and you imagine that we are making our way towards the well of dark magic. The warden is just going to grab a piece of corn infested by these flies to the point that if you were to peel back the husk, it was just be living, and stash it in their robe. And I'm going to, one, give myself an item, which I can use later to change the dice roll. But two, we're going to move our maligned tracker up from a one to a two. If we get to a six,
Oh,
it's happened, chat. You can also force it to get six by redeeming Outbreak. Uh,
Oh,
and
that's
on that,
nice.
our first scene comes to a close. One die is removed from the dice pool, meaning we're at 17 total now. And play
okay.
passes to Taylor.
Crazy. Okay. So I pick a prompt out, right? Or
So you'll just start by saying where we go next, continuing the scene description, and then the prompts will come as we get to the numbers.
okay. I was like, I believe in the scene now we'll start try to head towards to the center of the labyrinth because that's where the golden scarecrow would be at. That's like the ultimate prize, the winner of this corn maze.
Mhm.
And I was like, I think that's where we probably see the most to find Lucy's friends because they're all trying to head to the center to also find the scarecrow maze. So I would like to try to find Lucy's friends.
So then from there, I agree. I think sight is still a good trait for
Mhm.
this. So as the person to your left, I'll say you can remove your sight die from it, and then the person to your right, which would be Sam, if would like to help, is able to help. And if Sam, you want to pass, if you don't want to gift more followers or gain more followers, you can pass, and then it would go to Sarah and then me. And if no one wants to help, no one gets the option to help Taylor.
I think I want to help.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? Fine. Yeah, yeah. Let's help. Let's help. Let's help. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna help. And what do I? Okay, so then I would use what again? Just remind me.
If you're just simply searching, you can also use sight. If you're trying to get to the center of the corn maze in some other way, whatever stat you think would use.
I'm just gonna use sight. So I already have one in sight.
Okay. So then Taylor, you'll subtract your sight and Sam's sight from the 6 dice pool you would roll.
Okay. So I just roll 4 dice? Or
Did you have a 1 in sight?
yeah.
Then yep, 4.
Wait. So I can see my dice. That is a 4, 2, 3, 5.
Okay, so go ahead and re-roll the 5.
1.
Okay, so that's one of everyone.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Hooray.
So we can just go in order. We can go 3, 4, 1, 2 because the person always goes last in their own narration. So Sam,
Yeah.
as you're aiding in the scene, one, which follower are you sharing with Taylor now?
So we're
Who
gonna
do you create?
we created Jason. So we're gonna share Jason, who happens to be Lucy's part of Lucy's friend group. Not necessarily her friend, but part of the friend group. So he knows Lucy. I don't know if he actually likes her or not. But he
Okay.
knows her. And he's like, "Yo, Lucy, dude, where'd you go? Anyway, hi. Uh, so what's this? Like, you guys like these black robes? I like it. Like, I like it. This is cool. This is cool. Uh, where are we going? Where are we going?"
And now Jason is shared by both of you. And Sam, you're free to pick whatever type of scene you'd like to lead off here as you
Hang
aid
on.
our merchant.
Hold on 1 second. Let me just put Jason in the follower thing here.
Yeah, I have Jason 1, and then you guys have Jason 2 because we
Jason
now have
2.
2
Yeah.
Jasons.
Jason too.
Mhm.
I think it should
Jason.
all just be Jason now.
Yeah, is it a
Everybody's
real
named
main
Jason?
friend group if somebody doesn't have at least a double name in the group?
Exactly. So we have Jason too. Okay, so I think we're gonna continue on through this maze, and but we probably hit like a dead end. You know how like you go through core mazes and like you make all these turns and you hit a dead end, and at the dead end is a group of people just kind of standing there arguing with each other. I think.
Okay. And do you think they're arguing in an attempt to learn one of the things that we're trying to learn about the festival, or are they possibly recruited or being able to be scared off, or maybe do they have just something flavorful to add to the world?
I think that I think maybe there's four of them. Two of them flavor, and the other two maybe they're part of this little storyline in a way. I just don't know what in my head. Yeah, I think maybe they're part of the storyline.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then there are some plot important NPCs that are now in the corn maze that anyone is free to interact with. And a reminder to the people at the table and people learning the system for the first time, we have abilities that can be used at any point, not just on your turn. So if somebody has an ability that's like, I don't like new unnamed NPC, they're gone.
Oh,
Or
it's
someone's
time.
like,
I want to
oh, okay.
use an ability.
What would you like to use?
Oh.
I would like to use Induce Visions, please.
Ah.
Oh no.
No, no.
What does Induce Visions do, and what do you do as you use it?
Create visual horrors beyond this plane of existence. I get a follower, but it does increase the maligned tracker by 1.
Okay, our malign tracker is up to 3
so
now.
so I'm going to step into this dead end, blocking the way out.
No.
And I think when I create the visions, there's just like this kind of strange like wind that kind of starts whipping around me, and I hold my hands up, and like in front of me they see their own personal greatest fears.
Oh.
So it's a different vision for each one of them.
Mhm.
But all of them do have flies sort of woven throughout. And I think one of them sees the beauty of Zertz in that moment. And I think the other one, the other 3 lose their minds and run off into the corn.
Okay. Are you using that ability on your turn as it was your chance? Is
Sure.
now your chance to narrate? Or
Yeah.
okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah,
Then,
yeah, I think so. And I think if we're keeping with the double names, I think I have Dave the deer, and now I have Dave the human.
Okay.
Okay. I like it.
Cool. Then I imagine then to our warden, you have seen so much. In just a quick span, you found a new friend. You found Jason 2 that you share with our caretaker. You also saw a bunch of Jason 2's friends get their minds absolutely fucked and destroyed and shattered. But Dave is cool with it. And I think you
It's
start
cool.
to realize the reason you're feeling a little claustrophobic is because how are these many people fitting into one alley of a corn maze? Corn mazes naturally are 1 or 2 people wide, and we have at the start of it 10 people and a deer in this one path. And you realize it is a blessing from Zertz that he is allowing the shaping of the world to allow us a bigger container than is possible, and that claustrophobic fear releases
nice.
itself from you. Now it is Taylor, whatever you want to do with your turn.
I think with the merchant, I think it's one track mind to like get to the golden scarecrow. Need to have that golden scarecrow as a follower as they like try to make it to the center if they made it to the center. And like I don't know what to do here to recruit a scarecrow.
Because the scarecrow, it doesn't need to be humans, it could also be familiars. If you want to pick up that scarecrow,
Yeah.
you can't give yourself a follower, but if on the next person's turn you want to make that scarecrow your follower, we can. Do you just want to have your turn be we make it to the middle and we advance the story?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. Then we go to our third player, Sam. What would you like to do as your action? Oh, we remove another die, so we are down one more die from our die pool. And what would you like to do as your action, Sam? Or what scene would you like to set up for us? Oh, you're muted.
Of course I'm muted because there's too many things going on. There's so much happening here. Okay. So what kind? I don't know. Oh man. I mean, she just scared off everyone.
You could try to find items. You can mess with stats.
You know what?
You could remove other people's followers. You can do a bunch.
I think that Jason won because he hasn't said anything. He's just kind of just walking around following people. I don't like him too much, so I think we need to get rid of him because he hasn't asked any pertinent questions. He hasn't even said hello yet. So I think Jason 1 needs to go so we could just have Jason.
Okay, so then go ahead. I would then, so it goes to Sarah. Sarah, what stat do we think is used for removal of Jason 1?
I'm going strength. I would like him to be removed by punches.
So Sam, what is your strength stat?
I have one.
Okay, so we'll be at 5 dice there, and then to your, we go down to go. Wait, no. Oh, sorry. Taylor should have picked what stat to use there. Taylor, do you think it's also strength?
Oh, the other way.
It is strength, yes.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Sam, not Sam. Sarah, you then get to say if you're helping or not.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Let's do
you
it.
also can use your strength.
I think I would like to use sway. I think I'm the hype man here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I'm.
And what is your sway die?
My sway is count? 3.
Okay, so Sam, you can remove 4, and so you're only rolling 2d6 here.
Got it. Okay. Here we go. A 1 and a 4.
Okay, so 1 is me, 4 is Sarah. Nice. Yeah, Sarah, you want to take it first? Oh, you also would gain a new follower as you collaborated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use another ability. It's called Strings of Fate. You untie the loose knots that hold our world together and change the roll of any 2 dice.
Oh.
I'm gonna make them both 6s.
Okay. So
it's omen time, bitches.
Omen time. While I explain to the omen how omens work, Sarah, would you like to just roll me, or Sam, it's still your scene roll. Would you like to roll me 2d6 to see which omen happens?
Okay.
So chat, the way an omen will interact is it's going to be something that happens in the world to change up how we're interacting. Some of them are deeply terrifying. Some of them are just flavorful. There's also a fears table. So if you're like, sometimes I really want to introduce an NPC that's a little wrong. There's also a fear table you can pull from to be like, oh, Jason the Third walks in, but his face has already been consumed by flies on his lower jaw, and so he walks in with nothing but fly mandibles. Is an example you could do with a fear. For an omen, however, these are 6s on a die. When they are rolled, they affect the scene. They're determined on the thing. They give flavor, and they help or hinder the scene based on what you wish for. Once the omen is determined, we will remove that die from the pool. So everyone, we're down 1 additional die from our dice pool. Even though we change them to 2 6s, we only remove 1 per thing. That way, if you have to roll 6 and you get 6 6s, we're not down a third of the dice pool and 1. We also up our malign tracker, so we're at 4 on that fun little die now, and our little omen has been narrated. Sam, what did you get on that roll there?
A 1 and a 5.
1 and a 5. So church bells chime in the distance. So Sarah, as you have changed this thing here, I'd love to have you explain how this omen chimes for us.
Yeah, so I think that there is in the background, the church bell starts ringing, which is weird because there isn't a church close enough for you to be able to hear church bells. And so this sound sort of rings across. the corn maze, and as it comes across, it kind of ripples the corn itself, and then there is like a weird eerie silence, and then all you can hear is the sound of flies increasing.
Okay. Really fun. Really messed up. Cool. Because there was no
Yeah, really messed
narration
up.
then, Jason the First remains fine, as the chance to steal him was not taken. That does not mean the chance to steal him will not present itself again on future turns.
Yeah,
But
I
the
think
ringing
Jason
of
the
these
First
church
is
bells, his
numbered.
days are numbered. Yeah.
Yeah.
His days are numbered.
He gotta go. He has to go.
But
You gotta
as the
go.
church bells ring, attention is grabbed and Jason remains fine. And that's my contribution from the other original role. So that brings us to Sarah. Where are we in the narrative now?
Okay. I think oh my god. How crazy should I get here? Let's see.
Whatever you want.
Let's
We also
let's
remove a
go
third
big.
die for Sam having completed their action. And a fourth die for Taylor having completed their action. So we are down already 4 die. We are at 12 die remaining, I believe.
We love it. Okay, great. I think what ends up happening is that increased sound of flies. I think they're not flying anymore. I think they're all like walking in, like they have swarmed down and are like crawling across everything and like up people's legs.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So bad. It's an awful idea.
And yeah, and I think this is what beef do you have with a nearby NPC? I think Jason won. Freaking Jason won. I think as soon as the flies start crawling on him, he starts smashing them, which is just unacceptable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah, so go ahead and roll the dice to see how the scene gets going.
Okay. I want to sway him to stop. You just stop. You're
Sam would pick
certs.
which stat you'll use here.
Okay.
Oh, so sorry. I want to. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to stop.
Trying to get him to stop. Okay.
I had said, chat earlier, it's very much the board game mentality of someone learns the board game and then teaches their friends the board game, and by the end of the first round of the board game, you're like, got it. We are in the learning to got it stage, which is nice.
Okay, so I feel like this would be sway because we tried strength to like bully him out, so I feel like sway would be and I have 0 in sway.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, it would be Sarah's.
Sarah's
say here. Yep.
I have 3 in sway.
Okay. I am not going to help you because I don't.
Not gonna help.
Even though Jason the First is doing a bad, they're still a dedicated follower of mine. So I'm not going to help you remove my follower, and I will pass. Which means Taylor, if you would like a chance to help, you are welcome to, or you can pass as well.
Okay. Is Jason also my follower? I don't remember who you share.
No, we share Lucy. You and Sam share
Jason
the
right.
second.
Second,
Jason
yes.
the First is my follower.
Your follower. Crazy. I am helping.
Okay.
And what stat would you like to use to help as the Oracle tries to take down Jason the First?
I will add strength.
Okay. And what is your strength?
And what is your
1.
strength?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm only rolling 2 die. I rolled 2 2s.
Okay. So in that case, Taylor, you will take narration, and you also get to bank a die. So if you see on your character sheet where it says storage die, you get to hold that there. some of the fortunes will be reliant on that, as some of them are things like have a storage die and roll doubles. But for right now, you
Oh.
have an extra die you get to bank where you're like, I want to spice this up a little bit. I'm adding an additional die. You have a chance. And also, you have narration here.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so we see Jason smashing pumpkins who want him to stop. Cool.
Yeah, stop
I-
killing the flies.
Stop killing the fly. Like, stop hurting the fly. So I think the merchant would go up to Jason and be like, I'm gonna show you your wildest dreams here. And then, like, opens up a contract and be like, you can have everything you want, the scholarships and everything you need, if you just sign right here. As and stop smashing the pumpkins. Is like if Jason signs it, Jason just disappears engulfed in flies.
Uh, Before he
Yes.
signs it, I would like to activate my Dead in the Night ability.
Ah,
Seeing one of
Right.
my followers about to sign himself to you in a way that I'm like, I don't trust that you have good faith for my follower here.
I'm the
I am
merchant.
going to move silently quicker than death in the night, and I'm going to buff some of my stats, narratively flavoring it as killing Jason 1 and taking the fly blood from him into my own self, upping my stats.
Wow, gross.
Yeah, facts.
So
Dang.
bad, yeah.
Just dries off
So,
the
so he's
contract.
gone now.
Yep, Jason 1, not a follower anymore.
Dang.
Hey, chat, if you want to be followers, let us know.
Yes, donate if you would like to be a
That's
We
so
follower.
hey,
gross.
we have an opening. So
We have an opening all of
Yeah,
a sudden. I have a
clearly.
contract ready here.
Not even donations, it's just chat redeems.
It's-
if you
yeah,
have
chat
300
redeems.
points,
in.
you could be in the game. At 500, I don't know.
Oh,
Yes, 500
boy.
points.
Okay, join us. Cool. So Taylor has banked that die, meaning that we move on to the next. So, okay, I have seen that Jason 1 is now dead at my hand. I imagine Lucy is not taking the loss of her potential lover. They haven't really gotten to that stage yet. Well, but Lucy has started to hear the buzzing of Zerts, and so is soothed by the buzzing, even if it wouldn't
I mean, is
normally
she?
soothe her. You know, why not, Sam?
She's bought in. She's bought in.
Okay.
Wiz, who would you like the new follower to be, and who would you like to give it to? And I think that we have been distracted. Zerts is going to be mad if we don't continue to try to find the darkness at the center of the world.
Right.
And so, yes, there is a cooldown on the command because I didn't want people spamming it. There's a 5-minute cooldown. So I'm going to continue on, and I believe in my heart that the merchant is correct and that the scarecrow holds the key to darkness. So I'm going to continue making my way towards the scarecrow, and I will ask Sam, what stat should I use for scarecrow?
Shouldn't that be me? Don't I get to pick?
You do. Sam and Sarah look very similar on my sheet. I'm gonna make that much clearer.
Okay.
Sarah, you will. Also, we're down an additional die as your turn has come to an end.
We did it.
Yep.
Good job, everybody.
Yay.
So, Sarah,
Yay.
which would you like me to do?
I think it's strength. I think you have to literally lift this scarecrow out of the ground. I think he's
Okay.
staked in.
Cool. I have a 1 in that, so I will be down to 5. Looking to the merchant to see if they would like to help. We could have this scarecrow as a joint follower. Yeah.
Is it we have a joint follower?
If you would like to help,
Yeah.
I am trying to also acquire the scarecrow. We can share the scarecrow.
Yeah. I
Okay.
want to help. I really want the scarecrow.
What stat would you like to use?
Chat the used car salesman is one of Taylor's followers.
Yeah.
Strength.
Strength.
Help.
What is your strength?
1.
Okay, so we're down to 4 then. Yeah. And as we go to lift the scarecrow together, Jason, the used car salesman, emerges lost in the corn and is enamored with your mercantile techniques, and you gain Jeff, the used cars salesman
Thank
follower.
you, Jeff. Now be useful and help.
Good job, Jeff.
I got a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 5. We reroll the 5, which becomes a 3. When you roll can you store a die on your own turn? Let me check that real quick.
Listen, as the prophet, I'm gonna turn one of those 1s into a 6.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. And then I'm going to turn the 3. I'm going to spare my item, which brings us to a 5 on the malign tracker, turning it back into a 1, so I can bank a die, and I'll leave the 2 as is. So first thing we resolve is the omen. Can we? You rolled the last one. I just rolled. Taylor, can you roll me 2d6, please?
Yeah. 3, 4.
3 and a 4. The taste of blood settles in our mouths.
Yum.
So, as we see Jeff, the used car salesman, walk in, I imagine that it's probably out of, for you, joy, for the rest of us, jealousy, as just the taste of blood pools, and for a moment it passes. That brings our malign to a 6, which causes an outbreak.
We did it!
We did it.
Good job, everybody.
We did so
Yay.
good. For our outbreak,
Oh my gosh.
Let's do a nice little count. Who currently has how many followers? I am at 2, including the scarecrow.
I think I have 1.
I am at
Jason,
2.
too.
I'm at 3.
So then this will affect you, Taylor.
Yeah.
On this outbreak, we a follower from the player with the most followers becomes corrupt in darkness and leaves the cult. So Taylor, go ahead and pick which one of your followers this happens to, and describe for us how they deteriorate or how they turn into a fly being before leaving us.
Oh, this is rough because then I'm combined with everyone.
Ooh,
Oh no.
So who you picking?
Except for Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff's yours.
Yeah.
Jeff is mine.
Jeff is your own.
But I could ruin everyone else.
You could. And some people want to. Some of the fortunes are things such as have the only person that has the most amount of flowers. Not flowers, followers. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are no flowers in this game. Let's be real.
No flowers. No flowers.
Just pumpkins.
Not about flowers.
I think with the death of Jason the one, that Jason the second grieves so hard, and the grief just corrupts their whole body and like veins and stuff, and then they crumple up and wings sprout and stuff to be engulfed as become a fly. So goodbye, Jason the second.
Cool. That's awful,
Bye,
but
Jason
cool.
The second.
That's awful.
But cool. So yeah, both Jasons are now out of play. Anyone sharing Jason 2 with Taylor, feel free to remove Jason 2 from your
I'm so
board.
sorry.
That's me. Oh well.
I'm so sorry.
And now, Taylor, we make it to your turn. So once again, the things that we can do as we collectively are trying to grab the scarecrow, you can interact with more followers, sacrificing a point to kill another follower, gaining a point to gift me another follower, giving yourself an item, moving the story along, or any things like that.
Yes, I think in the scene, the merchant will see like there's stuff shiny in the middle of the maze and stuff, and I want to go down and try to dig it up to try to gain that item.
Okay, so you're gonna gain an item. Cool. That will move our malign tracker because it resets to a 1, so now it's back up to a 2. And what item do you find?
Yeah, roll.
Nope. I mean, you can, but you can also just say what you find. Either way, up to you.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
With this,
Ooh.
I like that. Like, I'm gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll.
It's fun leaving it to fate, isn't it?
Yes.
It is. What I find is unknown meat in the
Blech.
unknown.
Ew,
This
gross.
You find-
dessert bless me with the unknown meat as I pack it up in my bag right now for
Oh,
negotiations
Gross.
later.
so nasty.
Okay.
Take
Cool.
one sniff of it.
Then we get to then your turn passes. We go to my turn. Because for the one resolving, I cannot gift myself a follower, but I am going to use one of my moves as well. Seeing Jason the Second have to leave, I am going to induce visions. I am going to summon as we all see. We see Jason the First die. We see Jason the Second corrupted by sadness and despair and turn into a creature that dissolves and flies away. And then we find strange meat into the ground. I am going
Yay.
to induce visions of something rising, and I am going to gain Jason the Third as
Jason
a
the Third.
creature made of corn and meats coming
Oh,
out of
God.
the ground.
More
We
corn.
call him Meat Jason. That's Meat
Yep.
Jason.
Yeah, meet
Meet
Jason.
Jason.
Meet Jason.
Meet Jason.
Yeah.
And
EA,
also,
not EE.
just a reminder, friends.
Correct.
Using these abilities does get you points in the end. So if you haven't started using your abilities yet, maybe start using some of them. They're each once per scene, once per game. So you can have a chance of 3 total, but if you use all 3, you get 3 points at the end. So, cool. That's disturbing and bad, but we move on. So we should now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dice remaining. Taylor, the scene passes to you.
Oh. Is it like to start back up narrating or is it adding on?
Starting back up. So we have my turn has completed. We're now back on your turn.
Okay. I was like, didn't I just do my turn with the item or was that something else?
So that was what you did on that was your part of my turn. Now we are on, you set the scene and you're rolling.
Now you're in your turn.
Now we're here. I'm getting it, gang.
Mhm.
I think at this moment in time, we need to leave. We got the scarecrow. So I think I will use there's a group of teenagers that's about to leave out, and I want to talk to them to help guide us out and also show them the guidance of Zerd.
Okay. Then I am one above you, so I think that's a sway roll. That feels pretty good on sway for
Okay.
that. And then the person below you, which is Sam, can offer to help or pass.
I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Sarah, would you like to help or pass?
Oh, sure, I'll help. Yeah, come follow me. I will help with the sway,
Okay.
which is 3 die that you then take away.
Okay. So I will have 1 die left. Because mine's my sway
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yep. So yeah,
Mhm.
6 minus her sway minus your sway.
Yeah, so I should have just 1 die left.
Just the one.
Yeah, just the 1.
Nice.
1.
Okay, so me. Yeah, you see these teens, and you walk up to them in a very nice way, and you call out, I'm sure, wanting to help, as
Yeah.
you're the merchant, you're great with people, and you have the oracle with you, who's also great at people.
Yes.
Okay.
And
People.
I'm
you know,
excellent at people.
Yes.
outwardly, you spend 10 seconds in a conversation, you go, ooh, I made a mistake having this conversation, but outwardly great with people. And
So good.
I think that it just makes sense that one of these teens comes up to you, and I'm going to raise one of my stats by 1 point and gift you a follower.
Okay.
And also you and Sarah will share an additional follower as Sarah chose to help you. So, Oracle, who do you find first before I create a new follower for our merchant?
Dave the Second Human.
Okay, so you have a shared Dave the Second human between merchant and Oracle.
Yeah.
And
And I would also like to use my ability Foresight, which allows me to take a narrative action anytime.
oh, Okay. Do you want to take that before mine or after mine?
I'll do it after.
Okay. Then as David the Human the Second, correct? That was the full name?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. As David the Human the
Because I
Second
have Dave the
comes
Deer
over.
and Dave the Human, and now Dave the Second Human.
Dave
Yes.
the second human.
As
Yeah.
you see, you're able to call out to Dave the Second Human and his friend group as they come over to guide you out of the maze. And they're accompanied by Fly-In, Ryan in a fly costume, who is the local car dealership's mascot.
Yeah.
And with your natural charisma, you also gain Flyrin.
Flyrin.
Your
I have your boss, Jeff.
Yeah. Jeff looks, Flyrin, what are you doing here? You're on shift right now.
No, he's with us now.
He's
It's
with
okay.
us
Zertz
now.
pays your bills.
Yeah, Zerp
Yeah.
pays the bills.
Okay. Sarah, then you are inserting a narrative action here. What would you like to do?
I feel like we got to get back into those story prompts. Listen, we're gonna twist it weird. Because one of them is what gets you in the mood.
Uh-huh.
So we have Lucy still,
Mhm.
Jeff, meet Jason,
Mhm.
2 human Daves,
Mhm.
and Dave the Deer and a Scarecrow. Okay, and Flyrin.
And Sam, do you have a follower?
No, you took away my follow,
Okay.
Jason, too.
So
I have no
those
followers.
8. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like we're everyone's overcome by just the joy of getting too close to Zertz and this like all these flies, and I think there's a weird sort of sexual energy happening in the middle of this corn maze.
Cool. And is it
Is it?
specifically for the new recruits, or is it for everyone? Because if it's the new recruits, that
think
makes so
it's-
much sense. They're a bunch of horny teens anyway.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's the new recruits. I think it's like, yeah, I think it's part of this like initiation process of like, and this is how they fully come into the cultness.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Dave the Deer?
And the
Dave
Scarecrow.
the Deer is just they're both just a bunch of flies, really. So they're probably crawling on everybody.
Oh.
Cool.
Is that bad? Chat, did I take that too far?
No, I love it.
Just checking. I'm
Amazing.
just checking.
We're doing good.
So,
Great, cool.
quick question: how do you use abilities, and when can I use them?
Anytime. Not even
Okay.
on your turn. Like, you can use one right now. You could use one, like, at the next spot. You can use them whenever you want.
I want to use Berry, which
Do
is you know how to quiet the restless dead. Add as many discarded dice back to the dice pool, lowering the malign tracker with each die you add. Once the
Okay, so
tracker
Malign
reaches
Tracker is
1,
currently at 2.
okay. So I want to add back 2.
Okay. Cool. So we bring that down and we add 2 more dice back to our pool.
Yes.
So
All
1, 2, 3,
right.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But this is also then the end of Taylor's turn. So we were discard 1 die. So 9 dice in the pool, back to a 1 on the Malign Tracker.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cool.
Doing pretty
Sam,
good.
then. We bring it to you after everyone's a little hot and heavy under the cloaks. We're really turning this into a slasher film for some horny teens at a corn maze. But Sam, what's up?
I think the Scarecrow at this point has a little bit of a sentience, more of a sentience,
Sure.
and in order to corral and push people toward where we need to be, because we're trying to find, the sense. We're trying to find where Zertz is, I guess, right? I think the Scarecrow is going to become very Jason-esque, as in Friday the 13th Jason-esque, and chase them toward where we need to be. Um, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So then, Taylor, you will pick what stat you think it is to inspire Scarecrow to turn into Jason Voorhees. What stat would you?
Way.
Okay.
Yeah. I need you to become
Feels
Jason Voorhees,
correct.
please.
And Sarah, do you want to help with that?
I would love to help with that. Those are right up the Oracle's alley. Yeah. And I think it is also sway. So my sway is 3. So there you go. Take 3.
Okay. So 3 plus your sight, Sam. Subtract that from the 6 dice, and we see what you have.
So okay, so I'm starting again. So 3 plus. So I have 3 dice minus my sight.
Yes. Sorry, minus your sway.
So I have 0 sway.
Sway.
So it's 3 dice.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. I got a 2, a 3, and a 4.
2, 4. Okay, so
Right.
all 3 of you, for the first time in a very long time, we've had more than one narrator. All 3 of you get a chance to do it. We've been going in a circle for it, so Sarah, will have you start here. What happens to Scarecrow as they Jasonfy?
I mean, I feel like extra flies come out if we're like going with the fly thing. I feel like
Yeah.
extra flies come out and sort of crawl into his body. And as they are all crawling in, the spirit of Zertz really just like takes over and he kind of is able to lurch himself off of the pole. Which, as you know, scarecrows don't have a lot of extra like they're very floppy. And so I think he's now all fours, like crawling on all fours, chasing these kids deeper into the corn maze toward the well of dark magic. And I think he has a pumpkin head on the scarecrow, and so it is just like dragging on the ground and like pieces are coming off as it's smacking around. And
Cool.
maybe if we're gonna go big, I think the flies are beating into it, like buzzing in time to make like a rhythm, not words. It's too hard to make words, but they're making like a rhythm that sounds like speech by a pattern without having any like words in it. It's just like the zzz,
Terrifying.
as they're passing.
Taylor, so that you know, I have updated Scarecrow to be Scarecrow, Jason on our follower list.
Me too.
It is now Scarecrow Jason. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it is your turn
Everybody is-
to contribute to
everybody's
Sam's
Jason.
scene here.
In the scenes, like, am I able to do like abilities too, or just
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna activate induce
Yes.
visions.
Nice.
Also, so as like Scarecrow Jason is dragging their head along, and the kids, like the teens are running away from him and stuff, I think they're all just stop moving abruptly because they just see that the corns now have like faces on them looking at them, and the girls
that's
like vines and try
terrifying.
to entangle into them, and they want freedom. And of course, I, as a good merchant, would give them freedom if they just signed the contract that I
Sign
give
the
them.
damn contract.
Just sign it, and I will give you freedom.
Oh
which
my god.
one of them will, because I get a new follower from this.
You do. And I have
That's
moved our malign
right.
tracker up by 1, so we're back to a 2 on that die.
And so I
Yeah.
gain Angie. Angie's like, fuck this. I don't want to be part of this anymore. I want to be part of the cult. It was going to give me life insurance.
And Sam, you
That's
get to
fair.
narrate something for yourself now. You can't give yourself a follower, but you can advance the story, gain an item, or
Okay.
work towards your fortune. So,
I think as Jason, Scarecrow Jason Voorhees, is inundated with flies that go underneath and into the hay of his body, and he starts to crawl. I think more flies swarm, bigger flies, like horse flies, those big honking ones, and they get under there, so that the size of those flies cause him to slowly stand upright. And the buzzing that you hear from his makeshift sewn mouth, you hear, "Woo, woo," and if you listen carefully, it sounds like run. And he slowly starts to walk faster and faster until it's like a lurching run as he chases them closer to where we need to be to find Zerts.
Okay. Then we pass to Sarah for scene setting.
Great.
And we should be 1, 2, 3,
I
4, 5,
think
6, 7, 8 dice in our pool right now.
I think we have maybe reached the center, like the place that they are being chased to, I think, is like a sinkhole that is where all of the dark malevolent energy is coming from, where Zertz is most powerful. And I think Zertz is hungry. And so I think maybe we are trying to chase these new followers into his dirt mouth. Yeah. So I think we are continuing to herd these.
Yeah.
I hate to say the word sacrifice, but like,
I mean, they're teenagers. It's fine.
Hey, they wouldn't be sacrifices if they just joined the cult.
Exactly.
I
Sign the
know.
contract.
Sign the contract.
Sam, what
That's what I
stat
think.
do you think this is for our oracle to use?
I think sight.
Okay.
I think sight, because I feel like the Oracle would see that this is where this needs to happen. Like the sacrifice has to happen,
Cool.
and the Oracle has foreseen this. So I'm gonna go with sight.
Okay.
And
Cool.
I have one die in sight. I have one in sight.
It'll be Sarah's sight, but
So Sarah's sight, yeah.
I have one insight as well.
Okay. I will help you.
Yeah, you will.
Ooh.
I'm going to help. I think that you have the sight you need to do this. I think I'm going to be more on the speed side, like corralling them, running with my flies, moving them around. And I have a 1 in speed that I'll gift you here.
Great.
I think that in the panic, we gain Beauregard, who is like, I have a scholarship. I'm going to state next year. I'm not dying in this dirt mound, and joins us as a follower.
Yeah. Beauregard's name is not Jason in some way, which means that
Not
he's
yet.
gonna make it.
He's gonna make it.
Yeah. Jason Regard. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna roll and I'm gonna see what happens. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
I rolled 4 6s.
You did not.
Oh.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we remove a die from the dice pool for the 6.
All right.
We also remove a die from the dice pool for the end of Sarah's turn. But Sarah, let's take some of those 4 6s you rolled and rolled me. Let's each, because we have to resolve 4 of them. Roll 2d6, everyone, and we'll see what 4 omens show up.
Alrighty.
Okay. I rolled 6 1.
I rolled a 6-2.
Okay. Taylor, you muted.
5-5.
5-5, and I got 2-5. So 6-1. As we're running, it makes sense. We're getting out of breath. We're chasing teens. Our breathing becomes shallow. And then we hear someone calling our name. Maybe it's us. Maybe it's Zertz. Maybe it's the police who found out what we're getting up to and really need to save these teens. Nobody can say. On a 5-5. Is that correct, Taylor?
Yes.
You hear a whisper in your ear. You know that it can't be anyone out of here because it's so close. It has to be Zertz. Zertz has to be cheering us on. And on our 2-5, all of the candles go out. Where the candles come from?
We have candles.
Corn magic. It's so safe to leave candles in the cornfield. That would never cause a fire. But we're smart.
Yeah, no.
And this is the downtown, not legally distinct, very legally distinct downtown Maine Corn Festival. And the corn magic
100%.
summons candles, and then they all go out at the same time.
What is happening?
We got
Zert
4
is here to
omens,
bless
Sam.
us.
Zert is here to bless us.
What? I'm sorry. What was the 6-2?
I had 2,6, which was all. I had 2,5, which was all candles go out. Your 6,2 was somebody calls your name. Sarah's 6,1 was your shallow breathing, and Taylor's 5,5. You hear a whisper in your ear.
Yeah, we did all of those things.
This is wild.
We did all of those things.
We did all of them.
And we're down to
real.
6 dice, which means that we're starting to the end game of our story. We are 2/3 of the way through our dice pool. There's a chance for it to go back up a little bit, but not much. And we're going to start getting to the point where maybe we don't have enough dice left to roll, to remove, which means that we have to get down to rolling a single die and seeing where the story takes us. That was
probably fine.
That was Sarah's roll. In the darkness, we see, we see the open maw of dirt zerts that is opening from the corn with teeth. Dirt zerts with teeth coming up to consume the sacrifices that have not yet joined us. We see Scarecrow, Jason running on all fours with their pumpkin head slightly to the side, dragging. We see a bunch of screaming. We see a bunch of candles go out. But we see that the dark inside of Zert's dirt mouth is darker than the candles because there's still a moon above us. And we know that we need to get to Dirt Zert mouth. And so, Sarah, what stat should I use to get to Dirt Zert mouth?
I mean, I don't know what it says about me, but I just want everybody to start hucking people, so I feel like strength.
Okay.
I just want you to, airmail them over to Zerts.
Yeah. So normal. And Taylor, would you like to aid in yeeting towards Dirt Zert?
Yeeting? Yeah. I also have a question. When can one do an ability? After your narrative or when?
At any point. Yep. So once we get things going, you can do it at any point.
Cool. I do have
to do it right now. You can.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna activate Fixate, which is I draw all the attention to me. So I take a narrative action without spending a die, and we add 2 dice to the dice pool.
Okay, adding 2 back in. Nice. Okay, and what narrative action would you like to do before we start chasing these teens into the... Well, not chasing. Before we start throwing these teens into the mouth of Dirt Zert?
Merchant is gonna go to one of the corns and bow to it to receive an item.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like an item.
Nice. Moving our malign tracker up to a 3 now. Chad, if you want to make that explode, redeem outbreak.
Or give me a follower.
or remove a follower. Taylor, you're at what, 6?
Shh. Give me a follower.
Give Sam a follower. Sam don't have no followers.
I'm sorry, Sam.
Don't do that. Don't.
Okay, that's fine.
We don't have enough Jasons.
Yeah, we need Jason the 3rd because we haven't had him yet. We have Meet Jason instead.
Yeah.
But
and Scarecrow Jason.
Well, we don't have Jason with a Y yet.
We don't have Jason with a Y. We also don't have J, S-O-N.
Yeah,
not comma dash.
Oh,
we got so many Jasons we can come up with.
Oh, there's so many things.
So then, Taylor, I'm sorry, I forgot. What are you saying to use when we're teaming up?
Jason.
So, what? Oh, strength.
Cool. So strength. And which follower do we collectively gain as you help here?
We're gonna get Connor.
Gonna get Connor. Okay.
Oh, Connor.
We gain Connor. Wiz, please tell us who gets J Sun. And then there is an outbreak redeemed.
And then we've got an outbreak.
Yep. And Sarah, you were also using strength. Is that correct? Was that the stat you told me to use? Okay. So Sam, you gain J Sun.
J Sun. Okay.
That's awesome. Remove 1 from my strength. Taylor, what is your strength? 1.
1.
Okay.
No, wait, I might be a liar. Yeah, 1. Never mind.
1. We have an outbreak. Taylor, I imagine you have the most amount of followers, but let's see. I currently have 5.
I have 4.
I have 1 follower.
Taylor has 14.
I have 6 followers.
Okay, so which follower does this outbreak happen to?
Oh. I could be a little crazy now.
You could
now
be
crazy.
I
have 1 follower.
Yes, you have
you do.
Sun.
Sun.
Yes.
And we're not connected, so don't you worry. Your follower ain't going nowhere.
You could totally do that. That's perfectly fine for me.
No. I think Lucy's been with us for a very, very long time.
Lucy's the OG. You can't kill the OG. She has to be final girl.
No, who said that?
Like
Final Girl is a great
I
sacrifice.
totally enjoyed the insurance spiel. I totally like that so much.
But
That's
she
totally
didn't
good.
sign
Maybe
the
Lucy
contract.
jumps. She didn't. Lucy jumps into the dirt zert.
It's
Get
like,
her in
if
there.
you want to be loyal to this rush week, you must jump into Dirt Zerk, Lucy.
Oh my god.
And as Lucy
Oh my
jumps
God.
into Zert, we both lose a follower. The malign
Oh,
die is
no.
back to 1. I'm now rolling my 4 dice to see the stats here. 3, 5, 5, 4. We reroll our 5s. 3, 3, 4, 6. So the first thing will happen is an omen. Player 3, Sam. You gain a banked die. So on your
Okay.
character sheet where it says storage die, go ahead and put that there. You can use that at any point to give yourself an action in a scene. The omen, however, let's see. I should keep those ones because those are telling us what we're doing. 1,6 for our omen. So as Lucy believes in the power of health insurance,
Sororities.
and health insurance and sororities, runs up to Dirt Zert, jumps into the open maw, and a shadow appears over the full moon, showing us that Zert's mighty wings have stretched themselves wide to thank us for the blessing of Lucy, and she is consumed forevermore. Sam,
Yes.
you have the first action here. So, what would you like to add to the throwing of teens, the throwing of sex teens into Dirt Zert?
Sex.
That's what I refer to any slasher films cast as. Is the sex teens. It's also a very fun
The
game
sex
to
teens.
see
Mhm.
If you're watching a Friday the 13th or something like that, legally distinct, we're not sponsored, that you try to learn all of the characters' names before they die, because they'll all walk into a scene and be like, Betty, Greta, and I are going to the lake, and then they don't say who's who, and they never say their names again, so you just have to be like, well, I know those 3 are Betty, Greta, and somebody, but who are they? Anyway.
Somebody.
Right.
Mary Sue.
Can I get rid of my own followers?
You cannot get rid of your own follower, but you can remove some of our followers.
Got it.
Sam wants to eat her own followers.
I was gonna say, you might have an ability, Sam, that allows you to eat your own follower.
Sam, would you like your follower gone? Because I can help with that.
We can yeet you.
I was like, I
don't think I like Jason.
Can I activate an ability?
Yeah.
Do it!
I will at any point. Yep.
Yeah, I would like to activate negotiate. So I will trade my 2 items, my branding iron of Zert and my unknown meat. And I brand the meat. And I hand it to Jason and being like, if you don't want to get eaten by Dirk Zert, join me by eating this meat and signing this contract by eating the meat.
We all agreed that the merchant is objectively the most terrifying of these characters.
Yes, agreed.
So that means I gain a player's follower. So Jason is now mine.
Yay.
That's mine.
Okay. Sam, it's still your contribution. What would you like to do?
So story time. As Jason is munching down on this meat, this scorched meat from a branding iron, I think that Lucy somehow, as she was tossed into the Zert dirt, somehow grabbed onto a branch, and she's been hanging on there, screaming and saying out loud, I'll sign the contract if you help me. Just pull me up. I'll sign. I swear to God, I will sign. And she's just like, I got a 2.8 as a freshman. That's a really good thing. And I'm training really, really hard, and I can get more followers. I
tell Lucy that she can't be a part of it because she's a vegan, so she won't eat the meat.
and like I could totally, and I'm part of a sorority that's like 30 girls right there.
And are you trying to gift Lucy back as a follower, or just use
Yes.
Lucy as an heir? Okay. So
Lucy
are you
back.
going to lower? Are you going to buff one of your stats then to give me back Lucy?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I want to buff my strength.
That's so nice.
Okay. Yes. Lucy, without need for contract, comes to the warden, who will keep her safe for this moment. And Sarah, you also
For the
are
next
able to
30
distribute
seconds.
here. Yeah. Until we get back to Taylor, and she's like, "I'm throwing everyone into the dirt, sir."
Everybody's getting yeeted.
Mhm.
I do feel like I'm gonna yeet some folk.
Okay.
The dirt cert's yelling, you know, like I
Mhm.
can hear it calling me. And so I think I would like. I mean, it feels like Flyrin, right? He's dressed like a
What?
big fly.
Flyron.
Mhm.
Like
Oh, Flyron is sending me.
I feel like he would be
Flyron gotta go.
a very pleasing addition to.
I mean, also you need
to-
to replace
dirt cert.
Lucy.
Yeah. So you can remove one of your remove a point from one of your stats, Sarah, to sacrifice Flyron.
Yeah, great. I'm getting rid of the one in speed.
Okay.
Just down to 0. I'm not very fast, but Flyrin is now eaten. So
to the end of that round, which brings us back down to 6 dice total. And
Okay.
Taylor, we pass the scene setting to you.
So this is the start of my turn or the end?
Yep. Start of your turn.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
If you play this physically, the guide does suggest having an item that you pass around the table to make it very clear whose turn it is.
This is
I'm
me.
just going down the Rolodex of names and going back.
Ours would be it would be Jason. We would have to pass Jason around.
Jason's
have-
right,
yeah.
right.
We'd make a little
Yeah.
like cardboard Jason and pass him around.
Well, which Jason though?
I think
All of
it has to
them.
be OG Jason, right?
The OG Jason.
OG,
Jason.
yeah, OG
Jason
Jason.
won.
Jason
Yeah.
won.
Now it's the
I feel like
corpse
Jason
of
2
Jason
just
1.
wasn't just as good. I mean, he was close, but wasn't as good as Jason 1.
Yeah. And
That's
then
what I'm
Meat
saying.
Jason came out of the ground all weird, and then Scarecrow, Jason, and
Such
now
a
we have
weirdo.
Jay's son.
It's like when you make like a copy of a copy of a
Yeah,
copy, and like
yeah.
it's never quite as good. Yeah.
Or
I
like
think-
you watch sequels of a movie, you're like, still not as good as the first.
I think we're at the
Yeah.
point where like we need to do a last hoorah kind of energy to get out of the maze,
Alright.
get our last minute recruits in and stuff. So I will tell if there's happen to be any teens left and here this is your last chance, come with us. And then the merchant try to jump over the corn into the corn. to
Okay.
disappear. Yes.
That says strength to me. And then, Sam, would you like to aid?
Yeah, I think I would like to aid on this 100%. I think that
Yeah.
not only is it strength, it might be speed.
Okay. So, you will collectively gain a follower. I imagine one of the teens who doesn't want to be sacrificed. But,
And what is your speed?
0.
Oh, 0.
Okay.
So just 1 die.
Yep, so we'll be rolling 5 dice then.
Yes. And you say 5s get rerolled?
5s do, yep.
So 1, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Okay, the 6 will be an omen, and we will remove that die. Go ahead and roll me 2d6 to see which omen we have.
5, 2.
5, 2. An NPC sees something behind you. So, Taylor, which of your followers do you think sees something?
Oh, we'll be seeing Angie. Angie hasn't said words in a while.
Oh, Angie.
Oh,
Okay.
Angie.
Do you mind if I use an ability to ride off of what Angie sees?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use my ability Quick Strike. Remove an NPC from any scene. Describe the aftermath. Add 1 discarded die back into the die pool, so that omen die you lost is back in. And then you can add 1 to your storage die, which I would normally get back anyway here because there were double 1s, but I can't have a second one. But I can now have a second one because specifically this ability.
Okay.
So I think
So
what
did
Angie sees is a knife coming straight for them, as the warden sees that the merchant is signing too many contracts and getting too many followers. And just as you're distracted by whatever the group here decides the scene is going to be as you're making your way, just a quick little
Angie,
right
no.
into Angie, and Angie is removed.
I feel a pain in my
Yeah, and
chest.
sorry, Angie, your name wasn't Jason. You don't get to say.
Yeah.
Also, who am I? Which follower am I sharing?
I don't think you named him.
Yeah.
Who's your new follower between the two of you?
You know what? His name is Tayson.
Tayson.
Okay.
Tayson.
Tayson. Okay, and then you said you had 2 1s, and what was the rest of the numbers?
Oh, 2 1 2 6 3.
Okay, so Sam will get to do a scene, I'll get to do a scene, and then Taylor will get to do a scene. So Sam, the floor is yours.
So I think that we haven't had any flies come in, and I think that Zerts may be super impatient with the amount of people not taking a Zert dirt. And a swarm, like a tornado of flies, a hurricane of flies, seems to be coming in from above the cornfield, and as they come closer, like this wind, it feels like wind is pushing all the teens into the Zert dirt as one. And as the wall of flies come, and they just slam into the teens and push all of them in.
Okay. Would you like to mechanically sacrifice a follower of one of the 3 of us?
Yes. I feel like what was it? Is Connor still around?
Yeah, I have Connor.
Connor is still around.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Well,
Connor is our joint, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Connor gotta go.
Connor is no longer.
Go ahead and lower one of your stats by 1, Sam, and Connor will be eliminated to the Zert dirt.
Into the Zert dirt. I feel like the flies are buzzing to the tune of Sandstorm.
Yeah. Yes. And it's like a massive wall of flies, and it just pushes them all in one
He's
go.
like, what? Connor's like, this is the weirdest date I've ever been on.
Connor, no! Connor! You actually ate the meat!
I'm going to, for my turn, I'm going to gift you a follower, Taylor. I'm going to gain a stat here. And yeah, as Connor screams, this is the weirdest date I've ever been on, and falls into the Zert dirt, other Connor, who is dating Connor, runs in and is like, no, but then sees that you and Connor had a connection. Is like, okay, we can make this work, and walks up to you ready to sign a contract as
Here's branded
follower.
Here's branded unknown meat. Eat.
Yes. And that brings it to you for it's your scene in your scene, so you can do whatever you want other than gifting yourself a follower.
Okay. So, what would I do? There was a lot that happened right there. Connor's back. Let me write that down.
And we have a hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate, chat.
I just hydrated.
I will hydrate.
More hydrate.
I think once Connor eats the unknown meat, it's to finish your initiation, you have to get rid of someone or me. So I'll lower one of my stats to get rid of somebody else's follower, right? How does this work?
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't done that yet. So, who do we have?
For me, I have Lucy, I have Meat Jason, I have Scarecrow, Jason, and I have Bernard. No, Beauregard.
I was like, where did Bernard come from?
Beauregard.
I just gave myself an extra follower, and we didn't talk about it. Shh.
That's actually
He's
one of my
here too.
abilities. Summon follower. No, Beauregard.
I keep activating it every turn. It's weird.
Ah.
I have 2 humans named Dave and Beauregard and Dave the deer.
Okay.
And Sam, do you still have Jay son?
No, I have Jason.
Right,
We have
you stole
Tyson.
Jay son.
I have
Yep.
Tayson.
We have Tayson
Tayson.
together.
Correct.
Tayson. And
It's
Lucy's
like,
back.
And Lucy's back.
I think
Mhm.
one of the Daves gotta go.
Which
That's
one?
what the first one, the one that we don't share.
Dave the regular human.
Yeah, Dave the regular
All right.
human. As
So not
like
Dave's the human again. Or
Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah, right.
gives Connor
Yeah.
a knife and say, "You know what you do. You pick a Dave and go."
Oh, okay. Cool.
That brings us then to Sam for our scene setting. We have 5 dice in the dice pool left.
Okay.
It's probably fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think as we're watching Dave's get stabbed, or Dave's getting stabbed. Is that what's happening?
David's
We
getting
see-
stabbed, yeah.
Connor, who
He's
was
receiving
dating
the stab.
Connor, is now stabbing one of the Dave the humans.
Got it.
Yeah.
So as one of the Dave the humans is getting stabbed by Connor,
Mhm.
and the wall of flies pushes all the teenagers in, I
Yeah.
think we hear Zert's happily cackling or laughing, like this malevolent laugh, but it sounds like a combination of buzzing flies intermingled with a human voice, and we kind of get distracted by that, and that distraction causes I guess we don't realize there's people coming to save these teenagers, but as they come to save these teenagers, they get pushed by the remaining wall of flies.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the saviors are getting pushed into the dirt zerts, causing more
Dirt,
sacrifice.
Sure.
So
sure.
I feel like the people who are trying to save the teenagers are like now like, oh no, and they're like scrambling, trying to not to get, and there's a fly in this house right now. Super
And
annoying.
Taylor, what stat do you think would be used for this?
What's the
What
overall
is trying to help me? Like, what is happening?
I feel
Are we
like
trying to get them into
townspeople came, because they're teenagers, their parents, aunts,
Sure.
uncles,
They are
you know,
legally adults.
they're
so-
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they're
The
19.
youngest we've said is 19, so it's fine.
Yeah.
and
We
that's
can do this
fine.
and get
Yeah.
away with it by Twitch's TOS.
Exactly, but
That's
also
right.
it's small town, because cornfields in small
Sure.
towns, and
yeah.
small towns don't have police stations or precincts. They have
So we're
community.
trying to yeet the cops into the dirt zone is what
We're
I'm
trying to
hearing.
yeet the entire town.
Okay,
Great. Yeah.
Strength.
cool. Strength. Okay.
Yeah.
Strength.
And Sarah, are you hoping to aid in this? Are you hoping to help?
Literally always. More people need to go into the dirt zone. Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help with sway.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
So-
egging them on.
Sam, we only have 5 dice remaining, so it'll be 5 minus your strength minus Sarah's sway.
Okay, I have one
Uh-oh.
strength. I have one strength.
I have 3 sway.
So that's
So one
one die. Okay.
One
here we
die
go.
left. One die
Here we
left.
go.
We're doing it.
That's a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
An omen.
Omen.
There is something about an omen on the only roll you make.
Oh yeah. It's bad, I bet.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is not the last die we have, so we are okay.
Okay.
So, Sam, please roll me 2d6 to see what omen we get.
Okay. Here we
And we
go.
remove 2 dice,
All
one
of
for ending
them.
your turn, one for an omen.
A 2 and a 3.
2, 3. A cold air crawls in. How would you like to flavor that?
So, as these parents of these grown teenagers are coming in, they're all going to a desert dirt, and this, how when fog comes in at night and it kind of like crawls along the ground?
Mm-hmm.
that happens, and we all collectively hear Zert's voice. I'm not sure what he would say at this point, but we all collectively hear Zert's voice, and a chill air kind of like crawls up our legs, and down our spines. And um, although we as cultists are like, oh, this feels lovely, it's Zert's embracing us, everyone else is like, gets that fear chill, when you're like, oh my god, that's really creepy. And
Mhm.
it's strong enough to like make whoever's holding on lose their grip and go further into the dirt zone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Then we pass the scene to our oracle. 3 dice remain in the dice pool.
Yeah. Hooray. I think that there's one of the things that we have not talked about yet is that there's a prompt that says who desperately needs the cult.
Mm.
And I think weirdly that it's gonna be uh Scarecrow Jason.
Yep.
Yeah,
Scarecrow,
I mean,
Jason.
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Because he has been brought to life specifically to serve the cult. So if he is not serving the cult, then he ceases to exist. And I think he is starting to get a little desperate about that, as people are kind of avoiding being thrown into the Zert. And if Zert doesn't come back, then
then
he
Scarecrow,
ceases to
Jason
exist.
ceases to exist. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
So he's gonna frantically try to shove some of these new rescuers into the
Okay.
thing.
Sam, what stat are we using for this?
Strength.
Strength. It makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Yeah. I would love to aid you in this, as Scarecrow, Jason
Great.
is one of my most loyal followers. I need Scarecrow, Jason to
sure is.
continue.
Yeah.
And I think that
Yeah.
I am going to see the world without Scarecrow, Jason. And I'm going to be upset by that. So I would like to use my sight here, which is 6. And so that means that you'll roll 1 die.
Okie dokie.
Because it will deplete fully, so you can never be out of dice. Cool.
Oh, nice.
That depletes your turn, and the omen. Please roll me 2d6 as we go into our last die.
I got a 2,6.
2,6 gives us a soft whimper is heard in the distance. Who's whimpering softly?
Lucy.
Who isn't?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so fair.
Lucy, yeah.
Yeah, Lucy's honestly so fair.
It's definitely Lucy. Lucy has she knows that she has to be in this, but she can't quite her brain is just on the edge of breaking. So she's just slowly backing up into the cornfield, trying to get away and just not wanting to be far away because then she'd be alone, but also being really scared to be by. So she's just whimpering softly.
Cool. This is the last roll of the game then. Unless we were all to apply zeros, which could not happen as I don't have a 0 in any of my stats, we cannot deplete the dice pool full enough for me to roll this, so we are in the last roll. In that case, this is when we tie up loose narratives, get a chance to follow. Those of us who have been holding on to some of our storage dice, you can spend those now to give you an additional turn in this moment. So I think what's going to happen is that seeing the empowerment of Scarecrow, Jason, seeing Lucy whimpering in the corner, the warden is like, yes, we have done it. We have gained following. We have done this thing. But also, I see that the merchant is still holding on to more people. And I would like to spend both of my held dice to lower my stats and remove 2 followers from the merchant.
Whoa! Oh, Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I helped Didn't we just have a help action?
Oh yeah, we did just help. So we gain someone. Who do we gain?
I think it's a third Dave.
It's a third day.
So Dave the human number 3, is that the naming we use for him?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a family. It's like how George Foreman named all of his kids George. Like it's
Yeah.
like they're all named Dave.
Taylor, who are your current followers?
Oh no,
My
Taylor.
current followers is Jeff the used car salesman, David the second human, Jason Scarecrow, Tyson,
Tayson.
Jason, and Connor.
Okay. I think that
And Lucy. Who had Lucy? Oh,
Lucy's
sorry,
I
you had
regained
Lucy.
Lucy.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were
Lucy
you
was
regained.
sacrificed. I regained Lucy. I think that it's a cycle of violence. Connor has already attacked Dave the second, so I think that Dave is going to retaliate and take out Connor.
Other Connor.
Other Connor. And then
other
I
Connor.
think also you said you just have a regular Jason?
No. Oh yeah. Wait, no,
No,
you're right. No, you're right. I have Jason.
Oh, Jason. I forgot about Jason.
Jason, yeah.
Oh. And Jason too. I think as Dave the third, well, Dave the human number 3 continues the cycle of violence on Connor, Scarecrow, Jason walks over to Jason and picks him up and throws him directly into the maw of Dirt Zert.
Yeet.
And that is all I can do. Anyone else have spent dice that they want to spend?
I have
Any
one storage dice. I have one storage dice. So I want to use one storage dice. And I'm going to say that the caretaker is going to seize all the flies and feels the presence of Zerts and sees stabbings happening and decides that, they want to join in the fun and grabs just a random rescuer and launches them like you know how in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, how what's his name used to get tossed out the door like that.
Jazz.
Launches him like Jazz into Zertster and just giggles as it happens. Yeah.
Cool. Taylor, do you have a storage die you want to use?
I do, but what's all I can do with the storage die?
It gives you a narrative action. So follower removal, follower gain for like removing or gaining for other people, giving yourself an item, advancing the plot along, even though we're then gonna like finish the plot together here in a second. So the like most impactful thing you have right now is there's no further actions would be gaining or losing a follower for others.
Okay, so I can give somebody a follower, or take one from somebody else.
Yep. If you if you give yourself an additional point in a stat, you can gift a follower. If you remove a stat, you can remove a follower.
Cool. Let's remove a follower.
Oh no.
Oh no. Seeing the whole bloodshed that crushes the merchant's heart. I thought we was all in this together, even though I did kill multiple of y'all's followers also. But still, it's about me. Now I gotta see who I'm not connected to.
On my end, you're not connected to Lucy, Meet Jason, Beauregard, or Dave the Human number 3. The only connection you and I have is Scarecrow, Jason.
Okay.
And then Sarah has
I also have
followers.
Dave the Deer, Dave the third human, and Beauregard that you are not connected to.
I'm so upset about Lucy for not eating the meat and then going to someone else. Lucy gotta go.
Gotta go.
We shared her from the start. She just liked me more.
No. But I was like, I see how it is. Now no one can have her. So I command like Scarecrow Jason to finish her off. Like, stop the war.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
Scarecrow, Jason going after everyone. Scarecrow, Jason got no loyalty.
Because he's like,
listen,
what you do for
his
this?
loyalty is to
Zert.
I like that the captions are saying that Zerts is desserts.
Dessert.
My
That's
loyalty
funny.
is
I keep
also
getting
to dessert.
search. I keep getting search for zerts, so which is amazing.
Right. Zerch is getting just desserts.
Okay. Uh,
Dessert.
then
Dessert.
the narrative comes to the end. Let's all go through and say a little thing to close it off. So I think Scarecrow, comma Jason, has just killed 2 people, dragged them, fed them to Dirt Zert, and I
Yeah.
imagine that the moon once again is blotted over by the wings of Zert's fly wings, as the moon is blotted out from the sky. Taylor, what else happens? And then you'll pass it to Sam, who will pass it to Sarah.
Cool. And then what else happened? The moon is covered right now, right?
Mhm.
So the moon is covered. I was like, the merchant would go to their loyal followers and being like, I'm gonna immerse myself into the dirt of corn, and like would just lay flat and let the dirt sink in and get engulfed by corn for right now.
Okay.
Hey, Sam.
I think that the caretaker, seeing all this and seeing all the sacrifice, and looks over at the scarecrow, and as the caretaker walks over, and like um, tidies up their shirts so that the flies don't get out, because she wants the caretaker to. I mean, she wants the scarecrow to stay the way it is, like with the flies inside, and like make sure that the wrists are tight so the flies stay in, and I think that she hands him some meat, and so that way there's something, and she kind of shoves the meat into his neck bit there and sews it up a little bit so that's nice and tidy, and like the flies have something to munch on as he stays animated with these flies.
And Sarah.
I think the Oracle takes a moment and surveys the scene, sees all the chaos, feels how good Certs feels, and she takes a flask out of her pocket, just takes a deep pull of it, and then sort of pours out a little bit for Certs.
Pour it out for Sarah.
Closes it back up, puts it away.
Okay. Then before we get to our epilogue, before we get to our true finale, we have to see who has the most points and who has the least points. So let's start with our abilities. Who used their abilities and how many? I've used 3.
I
I
use
used 3.
1.
Okay. So 3 points for me, 3 points for Sarah, 3 points for Taylor, 1 point for Sam.
Yes.
Follower count. Who has the most followers? How many do we have?
I have 4.
I have 1.
I have 5. Okay. So I'm at 8. Sarah is at 7. Taylor is at 7. Sam is at 3 points. And who achieved their fortune? And what was their fortune?
I achieved
I
my
did.
fortune.
I achieved mine. Okay, let's go around. Let's go in reverse order. Sam, what was your fortune?
So I have 2 of your followers removed during the entirety of the game.
Okay. So yeah,
So
you gain a point there, bringing you to 4 points. Taylor, what was your fortune?
Help 2 players by using your lowest stat.
Oh, okay. Nice. So that brings you to 7. No, that brings you from 7 to 8.
Yes.
Okay. Sarah, what was yours?
Mine was called Prophet. Turn a die roll into an omen.
Ah, very nice. So that also brings you from 7 to 8. I
Yep.
am assuming I achieved mine. Mine is to have the highest sight. Does anyone have a sight higher than 6?
I have a 1.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm so glad
Think you're
nobody
good.
ever asked for one of those, so I could just keep upping it, and nobody knew it was getting high. So that will bring me from 8 to 9. So if we were to do this as a campaign, I would gain a boon from Zerts, which let's just roll for fun to see
Wow.
anyway. We'll have Taylor and Sarah, since you tied for a second, can each of you roll me a d6, and we'll see what it comes out to collectively.
I got a 5.
A 5. And a
4.
4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A world away. Players are separated into the far corners of the island, sending letters to each other about their current actions. So that would allow us in the next session to disperse the cult a bit. However,
Cool.
Sam, you have the lowest, which is normally bad in a game, but here it's great because that means you get to set up the epilogue. What happens to these characters? What happens to the end of Dirt Zert? How does this episode of the story come to a close?
So I think for Dirt Cert, I think as the last sacrifice gets swallowed in, you feel a rumble, and all the flies from the water flies come to coalesce above the hole, and the hole closes up, and it looks like a cornfield again, almost like nothing has happened. And each of us kind of like look at each other in that end of movie scene, just nod, smile, and just kind of like walk away in our separate directions.
Hell
Just
yeah.
like we did that, and that's it. Cool.
And that's Black Flies.
It's like the most messed up Ocean's 11 ending
Yes.
to a
Yeah.
cult has ever happened.
Let's say who we are, where we can find you. Sam, I know you have to run, so let's start with you. Where
Hi.
can people find you?
So hi, I'm Classic Sam NYGM, Classic Sign NYGM, and all social media platforms. You can mostly find me here on Twitch on my channel at Classic Sam NYGM, where I have amazing interviews with nerdy and amazing people, authors, actors, actual play performers, GMs, and the sort. And everyone here has been on the channel, has been interviewed, and been absolutely amazing. Also, you can find me on other people's channels doing stuff like this. And the next time you will see me will probably be for an interview on next Friday. So check it out. Actually, no, I will be on Epic Realms channel playing a game. So check me out over there. Thank you for having me. This is so much fun.
Of course. Thank you for being here. Then over to Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah Moore. You can find me all over the internet at Pixies and Pins. I have my website is pixiesandpins.com, and I have a Ko-fi and a Patreon and a Twitch channel, and anything that you can type Pixies and Pins into, it's probably me. Is the whole thing. And if you reach into your pocket when you're doing laundry and you find a $5 bill, that was also from me. You're welcome. This month I am doing on my channel every Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m. I am doing a series called Lore Not Gore, which is how you can incorporate all of the like Halloween iconography into your RPGs without it being super scary. Because contrary to popular belief of what you just saw on this stream, I actually don't like horror and I'm scared of it. So come help me tomorrow morning and talk about ghosts and how
This
they
was
can help you
hilarious. This was
Ghost.
funny.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Taylor.
Hey, what a ride. My name is Taylor, aka Spunky Taylor. You can follow me everywhere at Spunky Taylor, or stuff on Twitch at Spunky Taylor Games. That talk about the K-pops and the Black Variety content creator, teach TJBG before I do all the things. The next time you'll see me, we'll be on Tipsy Tiger's channel for Feeder of the Mind.
Yay.
And then after that, Roll for Wishes.
Woohoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that, Hex Heist on the same day. Yeah, all the stuff. Yeah. So follow
Nice,
me
nice.
on Instagram to get updates on times and places.
See, but wait, is that only? Yes, it is Dash, but that only lets you shout out one person. The exclamation mark SO should be giving them also shout outs. I don't know why it's not working. Because yes, Slash will do a different shout out, but that one I can only do once every 2 minutes. I don't know. And other people, if you know,
That's
spam
all
chat.
right.
Half of you are mods.
Help
Yeah.
us.
And hi, I am Sean. You can find me here at Help Action Needed. This is my primarily live spot on the internet. You can also find me on my podcast. There's a podcast I have. That's also, you can search Help Action Needed across all podcast platforms. You'll find it there. We have a complete episode, a complete 40 episode campaign. It's a D&D-ish setting. It's just about some characters living their best. And right now, the Down the Forest Road campaign is premiering in our off season. So if you like some sad D&D or you like some very sapphic witches, go check it out. It's award winning, so people think it's good. You can also find us on our YouTube, which is if you couldn't be here, you can go there. I post when I'm live. I also sometimes just post the thoughts that are in my head. Find me across the internet and you'll see me there. And yeah, if you want to find me live, oh, I forgot that one. If you want to find me live this week, I will also be on the Tipsy Tigers channel on Thursday. And then on Friday, we will be here for a charity stream of depending on casting either 3v3 as in 1v1v1v1 or 2v2 a D&D battle royale, raising money for Roll for Wishes for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. The premise is, let's see how chaotic we can be in 2.5 hours. All of the cast will have a limited wish spell as well as a deck of many things that they can pull from, but also chat can donate to the Roll for Wishes Foundation to say, hey, you have to pull some cards now. So that's fun and exciting. And then if you want to also do a charity, you can come back Saturday morning, Saturday at noon Central, for a Chaos one-shot raising money for Mazovitz Mozzarella, where we have 6 DMs all playing a game of a game of Pantheon together, where when different milestones are met, we're going to roll a d6 and see how many slots we rotate. And so everyone is coming in with a session planned. Everyone is coming in with a character prepped. Nobody knows if we're going to complete any storytelling, but we're gonna do it. And if you want to mess up our plans, there are donations as low as like $1, so you can come just help someone that is needing a little bit of help right now. Get some help. Who's a huge hallmark of not only the channel but also the TTRPG space. So. And
Amazing.
then a bunch of recordings, and then some other stuff. So yeah, that's me. Find me through this week. Find Taylor through this week. Find Sarah through this week. Find Sam through this week. We're gonna find someone to raid out to, but we'll see you all next time. Bye.